Bounce when she walk, damn. Bounce when she walk, bounce when she walk. Clap when she walk, clap when she walk, clap when she walk, clap.
Arthur, I've written some words. I can't speak them. You're the oldest. You're speaking for me.
I'm sorry, brother. I gotta do it.
Welcome back to my part fucking 2 of the shit, man. But genuinely speaking, bro, I don't even fucking know, bro. Like, I got rudely disturbed. When I say rudely, genuinely speaking, I don't even understand the purpose of being disturbed like that. And the person just decided to chill, bro. Like personally, the reason why I've been doing, I'm not comfortable doing YouTube like this. Yeah, I'm not yet at that point where it's like my personality to do YouTube. I'm just doing it for fun as an escape, just so I can speak to the camera and not necessarily even get a response from people. Just people just watch the videos that I watch genuinely, and it's not even necessarily even a money thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing it, bro. My personality is very different from what you were seeing right now. This is as much as I speak. This is as much as I speak, actually, genuinely. If I could be brutally honest, this is genuinely more. Y'all are getting more of my voice than the people around me, which is a weird one. But then let's get into it. Part 2, man. Hopefully I don't get disturbed. But then
It was our first time.
And we were just
for those of you who didn't watch part 1, this is reacting to Best Friends by Jumili. So far,
I mean,
let me just.
I'm like, is this what it's like?
There's 4 group of friends in this thing. Yeah, there's 4 group of friends. These ones are friends. These 2 are the worst friends in this bunch of people, bro. They genuinely. I already explained it. Please just go check out part 1, and then the other ones I think they're just genuinely friends. I think it's only these 2 that are not.
Oh, should we do something more? I know, am I the problem?
Who here would have a threesome with their best friend?
Okay. You raised your hand.
Right circumstance.
Yeah?
Yeah. You used to like.
I don't know how to put this without sounding a little bit sus before I want to get cancelled. But did you notice that it's the friends that are attracted to each other that raise their hands? They don't just put it like that. It's the friends that are attracted to each other that raise their hands. The ones that not necessarily attracted to each other, but sometimes, you know what I mean? I think friends, if 2 girls are friends, right, and they are attracted to each other, you get low-key attracted to each other, bro, they down for a thingy. They down for an excuse to see each other naked in a sexual way, if I can put it like that. They down for an excuse. Any excuse, they pouncing on it because they've been looking at each other and going, friend. You know what I'm saying? So any excuse, bro, they would literally take it, bro.
Like kissing each other?
They practiced.
Well, because we're both bisexual, but we didn't really talk about that for a long time, and we would be like, we should probably practice kissing again.
Bro, I'm good. I'm actually genuinely good, bro. I said they are attracted to each other. And guess what? They are. I'm good, bro. I'm him. I'm himity, dog. What's going on here?
For boys.
Poor boys.
Cut to 13, 14, rolling around on a mattress making out. It was really something.
We got into character.
Really practiced.
Wait, when you guys did that, did you ever catch feelings for one another or no? we've talked about this before. I feel like on and off.
I think it was like crushes, but not like we would have dated
Man, I'm
each other.
good.
More just like she's so pretty, and but like at the time I don't know about her, but I didn't know that I was bi, so I didn't like know that I was like enjoying it for more than just like practice.
Who else here has done something sexual or hooked up with their best friend? You want to say something? Go ahead.
Go for it. We love each other a lot. Say that. I can't even like.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. That's why I attempted it, but you know what I mean? Like I feel like sometimes, right? Like especially if like you're dating a hand and she's like really expressive with like herself, right? If you're dating a hand and she's really expressive with herself, what she would usually do, what she would usually do is, I hope that I don't get disturbed. What she would usually do, because I'm hearing somebody coming, so yeah. What she would usually do is the fact that she would just point it out, or at least like try and introduce it. You get, like she's probably attracted to some of her friends. You get, like she probably looks at some of her friends and goes, I wouldn't mind. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously, in her head, she's looking at you and she's going, okay, cool. If I don't think was gonna mind if we do this, because that's one of my fetish or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then like when you look at it, you go, actually, you know what I mean? Like, babe, we can do it. You get. But then sometimes, obviously, that's not gonna be something which she would probably want to have as a conversation with you, especially if you're actually taking it serious. She's probably gonna try and implement it via like a crazy night, and she's like, okay, cool, it's a crazy night, we're all drunk, we're all horny as fuck, let's attempt it, yeah, and then she's gonna try and attempt it, yeah. But also sometimes she might, like if y'all are open like that and y'all are comfortable like that, talking about things like that, she might just say, babes, you know what I mean, like, I feel like we should add one more person into our bedroom schedule. You know what I'm saying? Like, to just see, man. Just see, man. Not necessarily amp it up. I don't think you do such things to amp it up. I think it's already at amped up level, bro. For her to go, we need to add someone else. Like, you're not gonna say we need to add someone else, you know, when you're just doing basic things, bro. Like, you don't want that situation of your relationship to be outside. Like that your boyfriend is
like,
just
remember like what
like
got
weak.
us to like let's try this, but like we've gone like I think when we're like drunk or like when we're up, when we were younger we used to go down on each other. I mean like
For practice or
but not
That's for pleasure.
for voice?
I think it was just literally just like you're horny, I'm horny. I'm not even bi. I'm not bi. She's not bi. Like we're not, but like we have.
The next prompt is, I have considered ending our friendship. Make your...
I think probably all of them. I think all of them. Wait, let me
Split
just...
decisions in 3, 2.
Let me just go here. I'm gonna predict this, right? Hopefully I get it right. These two, yes. I think all of them, based on what I've heard so far, I think all of them have considered ending their relationship. I think the only people that I can think that they didn't want to end their relationship is probably her, because I haven't heard anything from her. But genuinely speaking, like, I think all of them.
Friendship. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I think I predicted that wrong.
Okay, go ahead and turn around.
Oh dang. Shit.
Rosalie, Rebecca, you both say yes.
we lived together for a while.
Wow.
And
It's not a good idea.
it's really not unless you. I don't know. It's just not. I wouldn't suggest it. It was just like a good year that we weren't seeing eye to eye. She had like a stupid boyfriend that I can't stand. And I mean, like I wanted to hang out with her, and then she was always hanging out with him, and then like I just felt very alone and stuff. And there was just one thing that like would bother me, is she always left the bath mat wet. And that would drive me. I wasn't gonna like sit there and like end my friendship for that, but it was just like all those things. And then the bath mat was
I just don't agree with that because that's what it's for. We don't get out. I mean, I've heard before, like, you should never live with your best friend. Like, it's gonna be. And I was like, no, we're different. We're not gonna be like
I'm like,
that.
we'll be fine.
But no, it was not fine. And I started like feeling that anger from you, like towards me.
I didn't really like her for a little while. Like everything she did would bother me.
This one I already knew.
You like towards me.
I didn't really like her for a little while. Like everything she did would
I already knew she was. I told you about this one. I already knew that she was gonna end it. I wasn't expecting her to say no. I think she's too dependent on her friend. I should have considered that as well. I think she's too dependent on her friend for direction and comfort and like sensory. You know what I'm saying? I think she's like a builder. She's I don't know how to put it, but I think she's having it a little bit rough, and she's had it a bit rough her whole life. She you know, when you've been through shit, you can see a person that has been through shit as well. You can see that this person has been through a lot, and probably her friend has been there for her through thick and thin. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I think both of them. That's why they said no.
Bother me because of the fact that like I really like we were excited to move into each other, and I wanted to see her and hang out with her. And at the time, I was like,
you know, like I don't get it, bro. Best friends. It's a weird one when you say. When you bring someone and you say they
This have to do with a guy too?
No, I don't know why you said yes.
Why did you say yes?
No.
I don't think I ever thought about it like for real. I think there was just moments where I was just like, this bitch, like she's getting on my last nerves. You know what I'm saying? There were like a lot of moments where we didn't talk for like months. But then we would always come back to each other and be like, hey, like nothing happened. It kind of was me that stopped talking to her because I just had to like pull myself away for a minute.
Same here.
Like I was just like, she's doing all this shit to piss me off, and I
went back with my ex
before
pissed her off.
Because there were, I'm sure.
I think that's true. Hans, I think Hans care about that type of thing. I don't like personally. I don't have friends like that. Like I don't have close friends. Like I don't have friends. Even a friend like that. I don't have friends. Right? Okay. Yeah, I don't have friends. I literally have people I speak to on like a regular basis. Yeah, but I don't necessarily have like friends, like people that I can be like, okay, cool, that's my nigga. Like, how can I put it? Like a person that I look at and I'm going, oh, we're gonna share like a lot of moments together. There's not really that many people that I can look at and do like that. You get. So I don't really understand how friendship works like that. You get, genuinely speaking. But I think also, right, friends are there to protect you. Like they like your sister, like your family. So whatever toxic thing happens to you, they're gonna try their hardest to ensure that they take it out of your life. And if you don't want to take it out of your life, it actually damages them. Because they feel like, okay, we're so close. How am I allowing all of those things to happen to you? You get what I'm saying? And I think that's one of those things where it's like, okay, cool, I understand how it got to this level or how it got to this point. But anyways, man, yeah.
Everybody agrees. So many times where she would come to me and like be like, this guy sucks and I hate him, and I'm like, so leave him. Like, I don't understand.
I think that's the one time where I was like really talking about her at the time, because I was like, well, you're my best friend. Like, you're supposed to be there for every time I call or cry, or like you're supposed to be no matter what. Like, what the like I do that for you. And so it was kind of like a slap in the face where it's like, well, I get that I've been annoying with this, but like at the same time, who else am I supposed to go to? We've known each other since we were 6 years old.
18 plus years.
Met at a school.
You know what my curiosity is, and I think I'm gonna end the video when I see it. But my chat is this, right? I think they're showing the friendships smaller by smaller, right? Because it started with like young 5 years, I think, and then they went to 10 years, and now they're on 15 years, which means that those two have been friends for longer. That's evil.
That's really cool. It was me and my sister. We were playing Marco Polo, and we were like, we can't play Marco Polo, just us two.
And I was the only other person in the pool. It was literally just the three of us.
Yeah.
So they were like, obviously, we're gonna ask this random woman, girl, not woman, I was 6. And ever since then, it's just been non-stop hanging out.
A roller coaster.
Yeah, it's been all over the place.
The next prompt is
I didn't ask them, bro. That's what's like, we know, bro. We know y'all be trying to end this friendship. You're supposed to be ending it right now.
best
Actually,
friend has a toxic personality trait or vice. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1.
oh, that's split decision.
That's hard.
Give me a second.
Toxic is a very...
Split decision.
No,
What do you think?
no.
Go with your gut. Go with your gut. Okay, and go ahead and turn around. This is interesting. Right side of the room says yay. Right side, left side of the room says nay. Okay. Wow. You're perfect. I'm like, no, we got some stuff. Sadie, why don't you start?
Looking for an easy way to run
Yeah,
Windows
that's a
on
weird
Mac?
one.
Say hello to Parallels Desktop.
Starting to be on her friend on
Eve was
person.
really toxic in her romantic relationships.
Okay.
So like Eve has like broken into an ex's.
Okay, wait. Now I think we all want to know what happened.
No, not that one.
Whatever, you already said it.
She had the code. They had just broken up over the phone, and she drove to his place and was banging on the door because she thought that he was there. And so she opened the door and kind of broke into his house. And then that somehow, while she was in there, she found out that he was like with someone else, I think.
Yeah. Damn.
But she did like break into it.
I did, yeah.
That's not crazy to me, to be honest.
It
Did
was.
you take anything, break anything? What did you do?
I did something insane. Should I say it? Yeah, I'm gonna say it. He was like constantly cheating on me, chronically. So I decided, okay, well, if he's on a date right now, because I just decided in my head he was on a date, I put on red lipstick and I kissed all over his house. So when he brought the girl home, there was red lipstick all over his house. Yeah.
Did he bring somebody home?
He did, because he called me about it.
Oh,
and
that's
it's like,
for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank
That's
you.
not crazy.
It's a little bit insane.
What I thought was a little bit crazy was like
Don't
she didn't
mention
know where
it,
he
bro.
was, and instead of just calling him, she broke into his home.
Girl, I told
Isn't
you.
that the same time you almost threw food too? Is that
No,
not
I did do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
you.
I did.
I didn't know that.
What happened? You threw food at...
Same ex. Like, I don't know, he ordered food one day, and then while the food was coming, he got into this big fight with me. I don't even know what about. There was always some fight. But once the food got there, I was at such a heightened point that I went to bring my food home, and then while I'm sitting in my car, I was like,
You made a TikTok
I made a
about it.
TikTok about it. And then I said, no, I'm going back there. And I went back and I threw the takeout on his door. So it like splattered
So
all
I
over the
didn't
door.
know that she did it. She was like, it's better to just leave. This is me overreacting. Like, I could just go home. Which is what I mean when I say that she knows.
I don't know, man. I don't think Sadie was supposed to talk about that. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know how I feel about that. I think it's a bit TMI. Look at how Eve is looking at her. You can tell, man. She's not excited about it. She's looking at her and going, "Oh God, man, why are you putting my business out there like that?" He ain't. And you can tell she's uncomfortable with even telling the story.
What to do.
She's already
And
in
then
the
doesn't do
story
it.
and is shy.
I'm like really surprised that you're not up there, to be completely honest.
You're toxic in your relationships, but like I'm toxic in my relationships too, so it's kind of valid.
That's why I thought like we were
Oh,
gonna
okay.
agree
See,
with
I was
What-
thinking
what is
toxic
this
outside
specific?
because that doesn't count. I don't
like
really
making
care.
fake Instagrams and like checking stories and
checking followers, Snapchat scores.
I mean, she's been calling me every, like, lately, like, he's following somebody else.
Some might call it toxic, but you're talking about making the fake Instagrams. Maybe that's a toxic trait.
No,
It's
but then,
like,
that's the FBI, okay?
Oh, so give me a name and I can find it.
Yeah,
Yes.
And then the other thing we just talked about, your red flag yesterday.
Oh, they want everything perfect?
Yeah, she just wants
Everything
everything
just
like
makes sense. Like,
perfect.
I don't want it too hot or too cold. I want it in the middle. I don't want a guy this or this. I want them in the middle because I can't get perfect. I can't.
You deserve it.
Period. Exactly.
your standards are high.
Yeah.
Yeah,
After my ex, hell yeah.
Why didn't you say yes? I think your lack of trust, and I think truly like you like dig and dig and dig and you like try to find problems sometimes that don't exist because of that.
Yeah.
And
I agree with that.
I wish you had more
That's
trust.
deep, dog. That's actually tough, man. That's evil. That's the first one that I look at and I'm like, okay, that's a toxic personality and like friendship. That you can look at and you go, okay, that's a toxic personality. Like, I think saying someone is toxic because of how they react when they end up with someone is not necessarily toxic. I think it's just normal behavior, man. Girls are very clingy and they're very possessive. Not possessive, but they're very, what is he doing now? You get what I'm saying? But outside of that, I mean, like, that's like a friend observation. That's like a, yo, bro. It's kind of like if I had a true friend, right? I think they will notice how messed up I am in the head. You get, like, they will be like, yo, bro, you need to actually go find some help. You get what I'm saying? But I've never heard one person say that. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't have friends like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't have niggas like that, bro. Like, there's no one that I'm comfortable speaking to, bro. You get, like, there's no one. Genuinely speaking, like, I don't know whether it's a trust thing, but I think you have to reach a certain, like, I can tell when someone is my friend, and I can also tell when someone is not my friend. You know what I'm saying? And I can tell when it's like, nah, we just hang out. You know what I'm saying? And we use each other for whatever purposes that we use each other for, and that's calm, bro.
People in your life because they truly do love you so much, and I think want the best for you. And yeah, that was my answer to that. Do you agree?
No.
Yeah. I think I've just been hurt. Like a lot. It's like hard for me to trust girls sometimes. She knows I trust her with everything. I think when you've been hurt so many times, it's just hard to open up. Sorry.
You want a hug?
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna have to now. Welcome. This is such a
I was saying in the beginning, bro, I think she's very angry at her friend's progress. And she feels like life is punishing her, and it's on something of, yo, man, like, I don't know how to put it, but it's like, I'm not gonna finish this. I think I'm done now. I think it's on that, man, you know, like, can't believe it. I'm changing my opinion on her. I think life has hurt her rough, and she probably doesn't think her friend is there for her. And she's like, you know, when somebody changes, right, and changes their behavior towards you, or changes their behavior, like, in general, sometimes you just need to pause for a second and actually question why that person is changing their behavior instead of prejudging them and be like, oh, dog, you were good all along, but now all of a sudden you're not there for me anymore, you get. Like, so I think this is I don't know, man, for next year, this year, because I'm going to be dropping this next week, for this year, just check on the people that have recently changed, like, you get, because people change for the best, and sometimes they change for the worst, you get. Like, I remember my first friend ever, right now, is on. It's been a long time since I've seen him, but the last time I saw him, he was on drugs, bro. And I think when I looked at that, I was like, I was actually hurt because I couldn't do anything about it because, like, of the fact that we've been not talking for a very long time, and it's like when you see someone that you grew up with and someone that used to protect you, you get what I'm saying? Because I was a geek when I was growing up, you know what I'm saying? And being a geek when you're growing up, you need a lot of protection, you get, especially from someone who's more streetwise than you get, from like the kids that would try to bully you in essence. And the funny thing is, he was shorter than me and I was bigger than him, you get. But I think being a kid, you tend to lose that understanding of the fact that, okay, I'm actually bigger than most of these kids and I'm gonna fuck them up if they try something suspicious. And I think him being there for me for that long, at some point I looked at it and I was like, oh fuck it, man, now it's my turn to be there for him, because I'm now actually getting really bigger and he's just, all of these niggas are just shorter than me. And when they tried it, I would just like, nigga, I will punch you so hard, he would bleed out. And I think I stopped getting bullied, bro, or whatever. Like the attempts of bullying me stopped in, because like I found like a group of friends that I could resonate with and all of that type of shit you get. So seeing a friend like that, man, like I think that's why, man, I can't make friends. Because every time I've made a friend and it got to a point where I'm actually like, okay, I'm happy with this friend, something bad would happen that would like separate us. So it's like, it is what it is, man. I'm not even willing to make friends anymore. Like, it's tiring, you get. But anyways, man, on a personal note, peace. Man, I really need to speak to someone. Oh, man.
Things did not go well for a while. And it was hard to see. It's just nice to win.